sweet fermentable liquid called wort. We'll start pumping it into stainless steel fermenters, 400 barrels, 12,000 gallons capacity, 31 gallons in a barrel. We'll actually add about 10,000 gallons. You have to leave head space. We'll add 800 pounds of yeast in the case of these big guys. And now we're going to start making beer. 3 byproducts. Alcohol, that's good. Carbon dioxide, that's good. But anything fermenting also generates heat. We're an ale brewery. We want a nice consistent 65, 66 degrees. You get to 75 degrees during fermentation, you'll start generating off flavors, off aroma. Not a good thing in your beer. So how do we control that? Every tank, if you look on the right side, you'll see a temperature probe. These run over to these orange motors, you see. The black tubing contains a refrigerant called glycol. You're looking at a double wall system. I'm not flexing on 12,000 gallons. There is a tank within a tank, separated by that glycol. When the temperature rises above 70 degrees, these motors kick on automatically. At the end of fermentation, 2 weeks for beers under 10%, beer from 10 to 18, and we make 3 that are 18%. Those take up to a month. At that time, we'll turn the motors on, crash the temperature of the beer to 31 degrees, hold it at that for 1 week, called cold stabilization. By doing that, the yeast becomes heavier than the beer, drops to the bottom, hence the conical shape on all these tanks, allowing us to recapture and reuse that yeast. Clear beer is drawn off and sent to packaging out of a tube about 4 feet up. We are very proud of the fact that Dogfish, we do not use heat pasteurization, chemicals, or preservatives on our beer. You're drinking the most natural product when you have a Dogfish head beer. We use more hops on average per barrel than any other brewery in the country. We also make some of the highest alcoholic beers, 9% on average, all of our beer. Well, you go into a graveyard, dig up any drunk, whoever has some of our beer, you'll always find it to be well preserved. In McAfee, the largest staging vessels made in North America, each one handmade on site by a father-son team. 1 stave at a time, each stave has to be shaved to match its neighbor. The first 2 up here are oak. These are only $60,000 each. We gauge our 120, 18%. First Baton, blended English style, 10% beer. Import, 11% maple syrup based beer. Finally, 2 wine equivalent beers. Red and white, made with Pinot Noir juice, mimics Pinot Noir. And black and blue, made with blackberries, blueberries, mimics a Merlot. Both 10% alcohol. Third thing, very different looking wood. We have some stains next to number 35 at your feet if you want to pass those 2 wooden stains around. That wood is called Palo Santo. You might notice how heavy it is, how dense. 3 times denser than rock maple or oak. It's one of the 5 wood species that does not float. Palo Santo grows in Paraguay. It means holy tree or holy wood, used to make expensive flooring. That takes $140,000 labor material. Well, a friend of Sam's by the name of John Gasparini was down in Paraguay 5 years ago, tasted some red wine, aged in barrels of Palo Santo, liked the taste of it so much, he smuggled some wood out of the country, gave it to Sam, and Sam brewed a strong brown ale in January of 08, aged it on Palo Santo, gave it out as samples. Everyone liked it, and it grew up to become Palo Santo Verone, brown holy wood, brown holy tree. Sad to say, we normally have it on tap, but we took it off today because we don't So we changed our lineup around. Palo Santo, some of you may have had Guinness Stout through the years. Guinness is 4% alcohol. Palo is Guinness on steroids. They use motor oil. They do have it in town, 12% alcohol. If you go in, if you want a 6 used motor oil looking beer, order. It's a wonderful beer.